Huh. Might have clicked on my video, huh? Hey, show some support before you watch the video and after. And if you don't, I'll punch you in your... I almost got arrested for catching a monster. How do you get arrested for trying to catch a pred?
Meet Charles Melly, a registered offender with a real-life victim, and he's coming to commit the same crime again.
As with my friend's younger sister.
How old were you back then?
What's up with him catching everybody inside of bookstores, bro?
Like 23.
And how old was she?
About 15.
Fuck.
But sadly, this video isn't focused on him, but instead the Albany, Oregon Police Department. In today's episode, you will see corruption on a scale we have never seen before here on ADP Watch. From threats of being arrested.
You're gonna get arrested for this one. Oh, okay.
To being pushed out of a government building.
Okay, now you're pushing me. Okay.
This nigga shaved? This nigga like an egg.
More handsy with me than a registered sex offender.
Even them stating to us that they would have never shown up to our 911 calls.
I got a question. If he didn't have a warrant for his arrest, would you guys have even shown up? Probably not.
So sit back, relax, hit that like button, and sub, because we're only 200K away from 4 million. And enjoy today's episode of EDP.
So to him and me.
Are still here in Oregon. We already got 2 arrests here, and we're trying to go 3 for 3. And we are right now at the Albany train/bus station because the man today, Mr. Charles here, he is taking the bus to meet what he thinks is a 13-year-old girl. And don't let looks deceive you. This might be one of the most
fugly, bro,
that we've ever caught. I mean, these are just a little bit of the list of charges that he's had in the past. Now he's trying to,
I'm nosy. Offense date April 1st, 2024. Damn. Damn, you got criminal trespass on April Fools? Administrative court's escort. Criminal trespass in the second degree attempt to commit a Class B felony. Criminal mischief in second degree. Menacing unlawful use of a weapon. Jesus Christ. Failure to report as a sex offender. Assault in the fourth degree. Operating a vehicle without driving privileges. Unlawful use of or failure to use lights. Driving uninsured. Oh, so this was a traffic stop, huh? On April Fools? This nigga's a joke. Attempt in... One new attempt? He did this before? Oregon Department of Liquor. Charles. Stop it.
These are just
it gets to a point, dude.
That he's had in
you know, at some point you gotta like chill. You know what I'm saying?
His moral standing
they got a bus station.
And now he's decided to have that 13-year-old Uber him over here. So we must oblige.
Why do they all need an Uber from the child, bro? So why do they all need an Uber?
We're gonna go set up the camera and everything, and we gotta make sure that he
doesn't got a vehicle of their own, bro. Why are all the preds poor?
Uber? Hey, how you doing?
He's got no money on.
Trying to stay warm in this very cold day.
Oh yeah.
All right, y'all, we're inside of Walmart right now. Jimmy just picked him up, so they're heading this way right now. Like I said, he has a lot of very dangerous charges. He's a very dangerous man, so we'll keep us in y'all prayers, man, and I'm gonna say a quick prayer.
This nigga jidion like a fucking egg.
Gotta go do things, you know.
Shaped like an egg.
How's work going today so far for you?
Pretty easy day, you know. It'd be better if it stopped raining, but you know.
Oh, facts.
Are you from the area?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, the old lady and I just moved out here a little bit ago.
Okay.
And she's a recruiter for the Air Force.
Okay.
I love the Air Force. It's probably one of my favorite branches, you know.
She's definitely the breadwinner.
Well, you know, there's nothing wrong with that. I've seen some videos where there's some women that are just
Yeah,
insane.
I bet you really do think there's nothing wrong with that getting an Uber by a 15-year-old. Dang.
Criteria, this one.
Bro was like
We do
20
our
something.
best
He
to
looked
split the bills and
40.
whatnot, but she's happy with what she does, and yeah, I mean it works.
Get all that yam off your face.
So we were stationed out in Georgia.
Oh.
But my dad, he lives outside of Austin, and he was like, look, you know, I've got this car, you know, your mom and I really aren't using it, why don't you take it? So I'm just borrowing this for a little while.
What I'm trying to say that on that though is like I like all red states. Like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm a Trump supporter, so like
Yeah, that's okay.
No, not my Mexican homies.
You know, I always feel more relaxed than red states.
911, what is the address of your emergency?
Hello, we're at the Walmart over here at, let me give you the address.
So what do you do for work around here?
I help people out and stuff for the
Okay.
moment, like friends of friends and whatnot, but nothing like permanent at the moment.
Hey man, you just living easy and free. That's what matters.
You're not helping his shit out.
Man,
You lying. Straight to his
He
teeth.
thinks he's a 15-year-old girl. He's a sex offender. He's been talking to her sexually, and he's Ubering her right now.
What's his name?
His name is
Charles.
Melick.
I'm living with a friend right now. I was actually living the homeless for a little bit. My house burned down in a fire, unfortunately.
Oh
yeah.
no.
So I'm working on like really like flipping my life around at the moment, like in a better.
Okay.
Okay, and how do you know this information?
Because we are stationed all over the U.S. where we have
Hey,
decoys.
trying to live your
We
life
just
better
got
with
two
an
arrests
underage.
over in Kaiser.
Are
Yeah.
you gonna contact him?
With an
Yes,
underage
ma'am.
child.
Well, I appreciate you, you know, talking with me, man.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if we're gonna be able to send an officer for this.
Why not?
At this time, we have priority calls going on, and I don't have an officer available.
So if I end up talking to him for 5 hours, no one's gonna come out.
Why would you talk to him for 5 hours?
Why would you guys not come? I mean, you know, it could be
Mm.
reversed
I
right
just
there.
told you why.
I'll get you right up here at the grocery entrance.
Cool.
I appreciate you hanging out with me, man. Have a good
All
one.
right. Take care.
Yep.
Can you at least please let them know? That's all I ask.
Okay, I'll put in a call for supervisor review, but like I said, I don't know that we're gonna be able to respond.
Ugh, leaving all your cooties in the car.
Mom, I'm about to catch a guy. Call you later. Pray for me, okay?
Okay.
Love you. Bye, Mom. Hey, Charles, man.
What's this? What the f is this?
We know.
You want to get? It's just I just genuinely
We
want
could
to have a
definitely have better
conversation
snipes. We could
with
have
you
way better
about this
snipes.
stuff, man.
Yeah.
You want to go inside? And we can
That wasn't
talk
a very
inside
good snipe,
somewhere?
not gonna
So
hold
we're
you.
not in the code? Okay. So your name is Charles?
Yeah.
That's what's up, man. I don't want to put your personal business out there. That's the last thing I'm trying to do. If someone walks by, we could just keep it down and everything.
Okay.
Who are you coming here to meet today?
Bella, I think.
Bella? Okay. And how old did Bella tell you she was? Hey, man, I appreciate you being super honest with me, man. And I mean, like, did she tell you, like, right away that she was 15?
I think so.
Why did you still come?
Like I don't know, just to hang
Panicking.
out.
He's panicking. He's
Like, how would
panicking.
you
He's
wanna hang out
panicking.
with, like, a 15-year-old
He
girl?
starts bumping.
I don't know.
I mean, I'm gonna need a little bit
For
more than I
the
don't
take
know.
a go,
You know
go
what I mean?
ahead, take
You
it to
don't
the
know
book
what-
aisle.
I'm retarded, I guess.
I mean, do you have any? I mean, you know, I'm not trying to be disrespectful. Do you have any learning disabilities?
Not that I know of.
Are you just like a lonely dude? Like, were you just?
Yeah, that too.
Yeah, let's get a little bit lower, man. I don't want to get your business out there, big dog. It wasn't really like her age. It was just the connection you wanted with her.
I don't know, like just hang out, like just see, like just talk and like see. I don't talk to very many people.
Gotta stroke that shit.
I can't explain it. Like
Here, let's just sit down, man. I don't
Hmm.
want to. I want to feel like as chill as possible.
Sit down next to
You
the
don't be
books
talking to
while
as
you
many
listen for
people,
knowledge.
like, do you not have that
Next
many
to
friends?
knowledge.
not really, and yes at the same time.
Do you have any like family that lives around here?
He got that shit on though. He got it on though. Cause look, niggas don't know fashion, bro. Niggas don't know fashion. He knows fashion. Look at the Vans. Look at the Vans. Peep the Vans. Them Vans about $60, bro. Okay. Prescription glasses. Who knows? 120. You know, that's 180 so far. This jacket, let's say it's $20. That's $200 right there. This jacket he probably found out of a dumpster. That's free. That's a $200 fit right there. He got that shit on though.
Not
He got it
really.
on.
My mom passed. Like I'm kind of alone.
I didn't want to jump to conclusions,
Yo,
but
this
like,
nigga
you know,
jidion
with
bursting
your
out of
name
his
and everything,
pants.
You know, I saw like, you know, what happened in the past. Are you still on the sex registry list?
Yes.
You still on the, like, what happened with that?
As with my friend's younger sister,
How old were you back then?
like 23,
And how old was she?
about 15.
So I don't think I'm judging you.
What? your friend's younger sister, nigga? Dude, if you think about that, bro, if you think about it, if you fuck your friend's younger sister, that's basically fucking your friend. So if your friend's a dude and you fuck his younger sister, you could fuck him too. And it's not gay. It's not. It wouldn't be gay. It wouldn't be gay. And if it's gay, I'll suck a dick. I'll suck a dick. I'll suck it. I'll.
At all, but like, what happened with that?
I was at my friend's place, and it just kind of like we're in the moment, and I don't know. It just kind of like unexpectedly, kind of like I don't know. Like,
So she was hitting on to you pretty much.
Yeah.
It started that way,
No.
and then it just
Cap.
like kind of, I don't know.
Like, do you still have to register as a sex offender today?
Mm-hmm.
I guess my mindset is like, were you trying to like do it again, but do it the right way this
I
time?
don't know.
Hey man, listen, it's take your time, man. Take your time, genuinely. So like, gather your thoughts.
Huh. Like, what I mean is, like, I just want to meet, like, I guess in a public place, it's not like, I was like, oh, we have to meet, like over here, or, like, I can't explain it, like, I don't,
No.
like, I don't know. Like,
No.
like,
You wanted to
and
fuck.
all that sexual
You wanted to
stuff you were
fuck.
saying. Did you mean it? But you wanted to see what the vibe was first?
I was, like, hoping that it wouldn't come to that, like,
Yeah.
like, I don't know.
He's lying. He's lying. He wanted to fuck. He wanted to fuck. He wanted that good young pussy. You fucking freak. He wanted that little young pussy. Admit it. Admit it. You wanted it. He wanted it. Just admit it. Just admit it. He know he wanted it. He wanted it very bad. He wanted that young ass pussy. He wanted to get in that young ass pussy. Cause he can't get no pussy. So he wants that young pussy. He wants to take advantage of that young pussy. And he seen the opportunity and he tried to take it. And guess how it backfired?
No, like, I can't explain it. I'd rather, like, talk and, like, just see, like, I don't know, like, not, like, I can't explain it, like.
So did you want it to be a relationship with her?
I mean, that's, like, what, like, we're talking about, kind of, I guess. Like,
Yeah.
but, like, I don't know if, it'd be, like, workable, though, like, at the same time. Like, I'm, like, I don't know, my brain.
Why don't you think it would have worked?
I don't know.
Hey, look at me.
Yeah,
Say, I'm not a monster.
I'm not a monster.
No, look me in my eyes and say, I'm not a monster.
I'm not a monster.
It's okay, we're just talking about this, man. I see, the guilt on you. I see all this, man. Because would a monster feel like that?
Y'all see that book right there? James Patterson and Alex Cross thriller, The House of... Yeah. I read that book. It's a pretty good book, bro. Y'all should read it. Watch. Right when the skip button pops up. Right when the skip button pops up.
A 30-year-old man be saying that to...
There was no skip button.
Probably not.
There was no skip. There was no skip.
Yeah. So why did you say that stuff?
I was logged. I was so logged.
Were you horny?
I can be sometimes.
Do you think
No, you
this
was
is one
horny.
of those times?
You was horny.
I'm not sure, because, like, I'm not right now, so, like, it's...
This nigga's dick was
Did
rock
you
hard.
bring any condoms with you?
No.
Oh, he's
Like,
going
I was
raw.
really thinking on, doing any, like, that kind of...
It also could be
No, yes, he
meaning
was.
that, like,
You going raw.
didn't
You want to go raw.
Oh.
I mean, you told her before that you weren't gonna use any.
Jesus Christ,
No,
Jidion.
just walk by.
This nigga's pants is tight as fuck. Look at all that ankle, all that leg. Nah, we gotta. This shit needs to be studied.
Nah, yeah, it's
Pause. Why my mouse?
See, man, we're gonna keep this business between you and me, man. No one else needs to know about this. But I mean, there's a lot of stuff in here, man. And I'm genuinely not trying to be rude or anything. You said with
that
you, I
his
don't have any
phone,
condoms, so I
or-
don't know if you would want to have sex. And it's like, oh, you can't get any? He's like, yes, I can get some. To be honest with you, I don't know. I've never worn a condom before, so
Yeah, I've never, like, personally, like, I don't know.
you gotta
You
see
a
where I'm
virgin
coming from.
bitch
Where it
that
looks
wants
like you were
some
trying to
young
go
pussy.
with no condom with her.
No, not like
Nah,
that
he wanted to
either.
go
It's
raw.
just
He
like,
wanted
I don't know. I don't know.
You're gonna tell me you
know
weren't
what
gonna
I'm
have
saying?
sex with her.
I mean, meeting, like, that's like
Maybe not on the first date, but like eventually you weren't.
I don't like that. That's what I was saying. Like, I just want to, like, like talk personally kind of thing. Like I can't really explain it.
Okay, well here, you know what? Let's work it backward. The thing that got you up on the sex registry. How did you guys begin talking?
This is my friend's sister, so like I'd go over to my friend's place and she'd just be there kind of thing, like all the time.
Okay, and like how many times did you guys like, fool around together?
Like it was only just a one-time thing. Like it wasn't like.
So was it consensual or did it get rough?
I didn't actually do it. Like I just like I had to leave. Like.
What do you mean you didn't actually do it?
Like have sex.
So what did you guys do?
She started kissing me.
Yeah.
How's it going?
It's over with.
Free rest. Go ahead and stand up. Put your hands behind your back.
Hey, my man, you're not gonna talk sexual to 13-year-old girls ever again, right?
You guys need to
Oh.
walk away.
Oh,
Okay.
Damn.
Okay.
Hey, why you kicking us out?
This aisle, please.
What we do? What we do? Hey, go ahead, book him. Long neck ass bitch.
yes, sir.
This is not part of the investigation anymore. Can we turn this off?
I mean, can we record it?
I'm recording as well.
Okay, we'll
So
just record it too. Thank you.
Did you contact the Albany Police Department prior to this going down?
Yes, sir.
And what was said?
I was telling him that a man is coming to meet a 10-year-old girl. I told her that he had taken an Uber. She was telling us that they don't have any officers
So
of
he
it.
was already on his way.
Yeah, sir. Yeah, he was already on
So
his
there
way.
was no, and you guys were already here.
Yes, sir.
Already plans made.
Yeah. He had planned to meet her here. Yes, sir.
That's a problem. You guys are not law enforcement, and you're engaging in law enforcement.
No, it's not. This is not illegal. Over in Kaiser, we got 2 arrests last night.
You guys.
It is a citizen's arrest. That's what it's called, right? A temporary detainment of a person by a private citizen rather than a law enforcement officer who reasonably believes the person has committed a crime is not a true arrest in the legal sense, but rather a temporary detention until police arrive. Okay. Okay. I understand.
You guys can submit your investigation through our online portal. We're
Okay.
not going to deal with that today.
Well, can I get the information for that? Because, I mean, I know you guys are arresting him on some warrant or whatever, but, I mean, I feel like it's also more important that he's a registered sex offender and he came here to meet a 10-year-old girl when he previously the 10-year-old girl when he was 23 years old.
Right, but you engage in
E-bar.
law enforcement activity.
This isn't law enforcement only.
You confronted someone who committed a crime. Is that not what happened?
Yes, sir, but that's not illegal.
That's a law enforcement activity.
But it's not illegal, though.
I know, but do you understand what you're creating by doing so?
Yes, we got a predator that tried to meet a 10-year-old girl because, I mean, without...
What if that predator had a gun and just decided today's not my day and start shooting?
We can't do what ifs. He didn't. I don't mean to be disrespectful, but I can't play what ifs.
Okay.
That's what we do every day.
I mean, what if I crash when I flew over here?
Yeah.
We're done. You guys can submit it through the online portal.
I mean, can I get at least a case number?
This case is not associated to what you guys are doing.
This is just a warrant arrest.
So you don't care that you came to meet a 10-year-old girl?
We do.
Okay, so can I get a case number for that at least? So what about, my witness testimony where he admitted to me that he came?
Y'all don't arrest the e-purse?
You don't submit a
The
witness
e-purse,
testimony
bro?
through the online portal. You submit the evidence.
By the way, if you don't know what e-purse mean or e-par means, it's the R word backwards.
You guys have cooperated with us beforehand.
There's-
You chose not to do that, and you created danger in our community. We're not okay with that.
But how's the day? Oh,
There's no case number for what you.
we kept it as calm as possible. Nothing happened.
So this is a citizen requesting an incident report for an incident.
Correct.
I'm asking,
We're-
does the city
we're
have a
providing
policy for you to ignore that?
If you have more questions, you can call the Albany Police Department.
I mean, are you not the police department?
But this is the direction.
Use your noodle.
The Albany Police Department has given us.
I got a question. If he didn't have a warrant for his arrest, would you guys have even shown up?
Probably not.
Albany community, I hope you guys hear this. The Albany Police Department said they would not have shown up if the man here today didn't have an arrest warrant. The man here today came to meet a 10-year-old girl and he's already
Yo,
a
he look
registered sex offender.
he look
But
like
they
an
would
egg,
have came
bro.
if he didn't have an arrest warrant, they wouldn't have came.
You're gonna get arrested for this guy.
Oh, okay. My bad. Let me whisper it, y'all. The Albany Police Department did not want to do anything unless this man didn't have an arrest warrant. We've been trespassed? Yeah, we'll dip
Why is his
out.
hoodie so
It's all
small?
good.
way you guys went about it is so inappropriate.
Inappropriate? What was inappropriate about what we did?
You've been trespassed now.
Hey, Albany community, I just want to let you guys know they would not have arrested a registered sex offender coming to meet a 13-year-old girl today if he didn't have an arrest warrant.
I respect that, bro. You guys are awesome.
Thank you.
Hey,
at least the community respects what we do. I'm going inside the police station right now. Please,
Oh.
everybody, just screen record this.
You on the phone
Who
with
knows what might happen? But you know, justice
Oh,
needs
this
to be
Instagram
served.
Live.
So I really don't care. Hello, ma'am. Can I please talk to the captain of patrol or the?
What is this regarding?
So we had an incident over at the Walmart where a registered sex offender came to meet a 13-year-old girl, and the sergeant refused to make an incident report about this. I don't know if that goes against our city policies, and I do have my ID on me. And the police officer threatened to arrest me.
You're not going to get anywhere with me on that point because I was in there.
That's fine, but I'm not. I don't mean to be rude or nothing, but like I'm not trying to get anywhere with you. I'm trying to get somewhere with the police.
Have you run your officer safety to make sure that you're all good, and then I will go.
That's crazy. So you're the only one that runs me. The other guys don't even run me. Okay. Officer, can I please get a case number for the case?
There's an online report submission process.
This is the first police station I've ever seen that works like this. It's always, here, let's get your name, tell us what happened. You guys didn't make an on-scene report. You literally told me to my face that the only reason why you guys arrested him is because he has an arrest warrant.
That's the only reason we responded, because our dispatch told you that we were not going to come.
So you don't care that a registered sex offender came to meet a 13-year-old?
Those are your words.
How is it my officer? Okay, you know what? Let me calm myself down.
It's proof.
Texas, correct?
There's literally proof on the phone.
We're going to Albany, Oregon, to our local Walmart.
I feel like I'm here with him. I feel like I'm here with him. Like, I feel like I'm standing here with him. Like, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm standing right there with him.
Until all you guys came in.
Until all y'all came in.
So you're not going to give me a case number? You're not going
to give us a case number?
That is correct.
The only reason why he's in jail right now is
you don't even deserve your job.
It doesn't even matter that he's a registered sex offender.
Okay, you're not
I hate you.
a police officer.
I'm not pretending to be. Officer, you have
It was a
arrested
citizen's
from other
arrest.
Okay, we're done. You need to leave the police department. Thank you.
I can't be here in a public area?
No,
You need to
we
leave the-
exercise control. You need to leave the police department.
You need to leave the police department. You need to leave. The fuck? You need to leave. Clock that shit, bitch. You need to leave. Fuck out of here.
Thank you.
I can't be here in a public area?
No, we exercise control of our building. So we're done with business now.
How can we be done with business when you never started business? Sergeant Curtis Bell of the Albany Police Department, and you threatened to arrest me for no reason.
I'm telling you, you need to leave. Your business is done here.
No, you threatened to arrest me at the Walmart. You threatened to arrest me at the Walmart.
I told you I was going to arrest you for.
Oh, you told me. My bad. Turnbull. Okay, now you're pushing me. Okay. More handsy with me than a registered sex offender.
He went to jail.
Because the arrest warrant. That's the only reason why he's in jail. That's the only reason why y'all are fucking losers. Fuck you. I'm gonna submit all this evidence, but I'm not submitting it to a case because there's no case number. All I'm doing is just sending it to an email. This is the first time I've never gotten a case number, and then they never even got my information until I came to the police station for officer safety, not for the crime that was on scene. You know what? I apologize for cussing. I shouldn't have cussed.
Egg, bro.
I am actually shaking from frustration. Yeah, he pushed me.
I'm gonna go in and get a request for the footage because he assaulted you.
My security, James, he's asking for a report. Hello, how you doing, officer? Are you gonna turn down the blinds? I can't see inside the thing that my tax dollars pay for. Bro, untransformed from a Karen. I'm a Karen, Baron, Saren, I'm everything. Lakers in 5. And you know what? I want to ask you a question. I want to ask if they ID'd him for police officer safety. You know what? Here, hold up. I'm less threatening now. Now you see my bald spot. I'm not a threat anymore, officer. What's up, my man? Oh, wait, we got supporters coming in.
Yo, this nigga's
we got
an
even more of the cavalry coming. Damn. You messed up your bumper, my man.
Hey, it's a Beamer, you know, it's low. You know, I'm nervous meeting the jidion.
You know what? I want you guys to go inside, and I want you to see if they ID you. I want to see if they ID you for public safety. Be polite, though. Be polite.
What's up, chat? We're going in.
They want to do a records request.
Here, put it. Yeah. Yep, and the body cam footage probably and everything.
You'll put that on
I
your.
don't think you can do body cam.
It's not related to an arrest or an active case.
Body cam footage, I believe, can only be released through the DA.
They just told me that you can't get the body cam footage for some reason.
For some reason.
Yeah.
Okay.
No ID. Didn't ask for a single ID.
Wait, they didn't ask for an ID? Did they ask you for an ID?
Hey, wait,
hold on. Did they ask you for an ID?
No.
Did they ask you? Whoa. Let me, hold up, chat. I'm gonna call Law by Mike. Yo, Law by Mike.
Law by Mike?
Mike, this is me, Jidion.
Oh, yeah.
Can you hear me?
He knows
I'm in
everything.
Dilemma right now. I am in Albany, Oregon, right?
Yep.
Mike, best suggestion is not to push it.
So you don't think I should go back inside?
You could have someone else go inside and ask how you can file the report.
Wait.
They did, and then
That's motion. How the fuck does he have Law by Mike on the phone? Speed dial, nigga. That's motion. He just called this nigga whenever he wants when he needs some help. Whoa. Is Law by Mike like? Is he a lawyer? I'm pretty sure he's a lawyer, right? Yes, the social media personality known as Law by Mike is a real lawyer. Oh, okay. A licensed attorney. Okay. The more you know, bro. I'm a fucking genius, nigga. I knew that. I'm a fucking genius.
a lady started lying, saying that the only way to get the body cam footage is through the DA. Is it illegal to not get an incident report?
They have to take a police report. I mean, that's ridiculous to me.
Wait, so the sergeant has to legally take a police report?
I don't know the rules in Oregon exactly, but typically they need to take police reports, even if it's for like small little things.
The police officer refused to take a police report.
Yeah, that seems strange. I think the best course of action would be to get the number of their superior.
I want to go back inside so bad, Mike.
I don't want them to like lay some bogus charge on you or something, or
Bro, I mean, listen, Mike, they lay some bogus charge on me. Who do I got on the phone right now?
I know, but it's still not fun to deal with.
Okay, I'm gonna listen to you, Mike, man. I appreciate you.
All right, talk to you later,
Yep.
Jidion.
Peace.
Just go ahead, get back in the car with Biggie right here.
Body-worn camera footage, but I have a call scheduled with the lieutenant.
And did they ID you?
No.
Wait, you didn't get ID'd?
No, and I've had the gun on me.
Wait, hold up, hold up, chat, hold up, here, I'm gonna ask again. Wait, they ID'd you, right?
No, of course not.
Hello, Captain. I appreciate you for...
Of course not.
I've been made aware of some of the stuff that happened today.
Yes, sir.
I was able to review the body-worn camera from Sergeant Bell, and I wanted to maybe hopefully shed some light. It had a lot to do with our experience with People versus Predator, so I made a decision for our department regarding how we wanted to handle these cases in the future. We conduct these stings also. The way we go about it is much safer, but we don't know what they're about, what they're going to do.
And when I tell you, officer, we made sure that we made every precaution. When we first made contact with him, we asked him politely if we could just check and see.
Yo, you gotta get all this off the dashboard, bro. Nigga, if I had all this on the dashboard like this, my mother would hit me, nigga. No, I'm lying. But I would get yelled at, bro. All this damn shit on the... Is this a... That no smoking symbol. Are these niggas in a rental? Oh, they are in Oregon. They're like in like a state country where like they don't like, you know what I'm saying? So yeah. What should I say? You got money, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
If he had any weapons on us, he complied, and we pat him down. He didn't
right from the Chipotle.
I told him, hey man,
give me a bowl.
Leave. I know this is probably your first time hearing about me, but how I go about my work is we do not berate them, we befriend them almost, and they're opening up. I'm not a vigilante, and I'm not a police officer. My whole thing is I'm just a guy having a conversation with the guy, and until the police come.
Yeah, Jidion, I appreciate all of that, but we didn't know you or your group or the perpetrator, and so my request for all sergeants not respond.
In this case, they did show up because he did have an arrest warrant. Do you feel like the sergeant was in the right by refusing to take a complaint? I asked him politely if I can have a case number. He started kind of like berating, saying like, oh, this is a police work and everything.
There was some miscommunication. Sergeant Bell was trying to guide you into, which was using our online reporting system. Not that we won't take the cases, but we're just not going to respond to a hasty situation where things are unpredictable. One or two of the cases that we had with People versus Predator was very risky, where we were drawing firearms.
When I tell you this man was the most calmest, was the most like unalerted, so I tried to come over to the police station, and then I'm told that I have to ID myself, and then everybody else that comes after me, no one had to ID themselves.
That's not necessarily true, because I know that we ID people.
What do you mean that's not true? They didn't. He would. 4K video of them both walking in there.
that come into the police department, our clerk, know that you're the main guy.
And then your officer pushed me out of the building. You know, me personally, I'm gonna have to agree to disagree with you on that one, because your clerks had no idea who I was beforehand when I first came in there. Then I'm kicked out of a public building because, quote unquote, I don't have any more business to do there. I want to give you my information. You know, we have a hard drive right here, Captain, where we wanted to give you guys all the evidence. All I'm trying to do is report a crime, and all I'm asking for is a statement.
I think they were trying to meet halfway. The arrest warrant, it was a way to solve the
Jesus
problem,
Christ.
but also help your guys' case in general. In regards to
Egghead.
Sergeant Bell, you're not the first person that we escorted out or trespassed from our lobby. I'm not saying that how you were asked to leave was the best way. That conversation that you were having with Sergeant Bell was deteriorating.
If anything, I did you guys a service leaving what I did. You and I both know your sergeant would have arrested me if I hadn't left. And, you know, that just would have made the whole situation look bad. I wanted to give him my evidence, you know, in front of 30,000 people, to say the only reason why we arrested him is because he has an arrest warrant. And the way he treated me on a live, I literally have attorneys telling me to file a complaint.
I agree with you that it wasn't a good look for both of us. One of my goals in talking with you today was somehow get the information on your case. I have a case number for you because I want to create a conduit where you can give us your information so we can make a case. What that requires is for you to return to little old Albany, Oregon for a grand jury and then later trial.
Little old Albany, Oregon. Yo, this nigga slick talking. I ain't gonna hold you. I guaranteed you. This nigga's gonna use that same little Albany, Oregon thing. He's gonna use it. He's gonna use that same little joke.
No problem doing that. I've been subpoenaed to go back to Virginia next month. I've already testified in multiple court cases. I'll spend a dime for me. I'll spend it for anybody.
Go
the
back
thing
to
I
Little
care
old
about
Albany,
most
Oregon.
is getting
He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it. He's gonna do it.
If
Trust.
I have to come back to little old Albany, I don't mind doing that at all. It's like,
Told you. I'm like that. I'm like that.
Even when we had police stations say, yeah, we're not taking this, every single one would at least we would at least leave with a case number.
There's things that we probably wish would have done differently. I do have a case number for you.
You know, and I want to genuinely ask you, you know, like you implemented this rule because catching predators and stuff like that can get messy and it can get dangerous. The most dangerous part is when the police arrive. And I think that's the scariest part about this. You know, when everything should have been, you know, the safest at that moment, that's when tensions were highest. That's where threats were thrown out about being arrested and kicked out and pushed. And I'm not gonna lie, genuinely, I felt safer with the predator than I did with your police officer, Captain. You know what I'm saying? And you know, I'm not saying that to be facetious at all. Like, that's just genuinely how I felt. If the evidence is good, you know, from the chat logs and everything like that, like, you know, will this man be charged with online solicitation of a minor?
Yes, it's simple. If you come back to Albany, Oregon with this type of stuff in the future, plan ahead. Give us an opportunity to work ahead of it.
Yes, sir. My decoy, she's working with your guys' DA. She actually is scheduled to come back out there soon because she's been subpoenaed. So if you can, let the DA know that, you know, they're already working with her. So her work is sound, and this shouldn't even go to trial. This is just going to be an easy plea deal.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
We'll see.
All right.
I appreciate it. You guys have a safe flight.
Thank you. All right, y'all, man, I appreciate you guys for watching towards the end of the video. Now I'm gonna give you guys a quick update about Charles. He is still currently arrested right now, but he is not charged with the crime that he committed for what you see in the video. He is only charged with his outstanding warrant arrest. That's why he's still in jail. I've been talking to the detectives and everything, but they have been working on this case for the last 2 weeks.
So was that shit I was reading in the beginning his warrant?
Two arrests here, and we're in big-year-old ask me to so they little bit. This the list.
Is this his warrant right here? Match rating based on. Huh. I guess it is.
On to him. I genuinely don't.
for what you see in the video. He's only charged with his outstanding warrant arrest. That's why he's still in jail. I've been talking to the detectives and everything, but they have been working on this case for the last 2 weeks, and they're still investigating. Have not brought any charges on him. I genuinely don't know what more needs to be seen or said. You know, they have the video, they have all the chat logs. Like, I just don't see what's taking so long. The captain did give me his word though that they were gonna charge him with the stuff that he did. If this ever does happen, we'll see. The Albany Police Department haven't issued an apology, you know, for me being pushed out of the police station or just anything, you know. Like, I feel like when I talked to the captain, it was just more so like damage control, because the people of Albany are pissed. They're so pissed because they even put out a statement on their Facebook.
I'm nosy. News release. The Albany police take crimes against children very seriously. These types of reports must be investigated thoroughly and very intricately so they can be successfully prosecuted, and suspects are held accountable for their actions. There are policies, processes, and specific laws we must follow to ensure we get the legal outcome we all want. Today, we were approached by a group of people who were attempting to assist law enforcement by posing as a minor online and setting up meeting spots in Albany while filming for their social media channel. While this may initially sound like a quick and easy method to arrest criminals, it is imperative
Hey, go that collard green head that boy. Oh, head on boy, your dirt ass, but stink ass, but afro head ass.
imperative that proper procedures are followed so cases do not get compromised. The subject, Charles H. Milik, that is a terrible name. Charles, age 34, of Corvallis, was arrested on an outstanding warrant. Meanwhile, we are actively investigating the new allegations brought to us today. We have previously met with these groups
basically reprimanding what me and my group did, but then behind the scenes on our phone call, he's over here saying that they're going to be charging him with the stuff that my group caught on this dude. I don't know. I really don't like it. I really don't mess with it, but at the end of the day, if the guy gets charged, the guy gets charged. That's all I care about. And on the news, like, even the captain went on the news.
Pack them up.
John, both Kaiser and Albany police say they didn't know these stings were happening until they were called and would have liked more of a heads up. They say groups like these doing it on their own can complicate the investigation process.
Albany police on Friday arrested 34-year-old Charles Malik, a registered sex offender, on an outstanding warrant. It was during a fake online meetup orchestrated by YouTube creator Jidion and his team posing as a minor.
Why does everybody say his name differently?
Jidion.
They showed up unannounced and sprung this on us. That's one of the concerns that we have had in the past when we've assisted with other groups.
Police say these types of stings may have good intentions, but can also pose a risk to the public.
First thing is public safety. In this particular situation, we don't know who we're interacting with.
On Thursday, Kaiser police, tipped off by Jidion, made 2 arrests. Jidion says his team, acting as decoys, would communicate with the men and pretend to be a minor, then arrange for a place to meet.
I'm not, the judge, jury, executioner, but I am the snitch, and, I will tell the police what these guys are doing.
Jidion sees what he's doing as the right thing.
If we can get these guys locked up and get the information to the police, then we should definitely do that.
Police, on the other hand, see it differently.
The Albany Police Department and area agencies, we do our own stings, but they're controlled to minimize risk to the public and certainly not put anyone in jeopardy.
So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and share. We post 2 videos a week. Every week, we're traveling all over the country. If you guys want to support our movement, be sure to support us on edpwatch.com at 4:45.
Yup. Odd vid, bro. I feel like feel like a what was it called? I feel like a after watching this video, bro, I feel like a I feel like a you know what? Fuck it, bro. Oh, you made it to the end of the video. I didn't think you was gonna make it this far. I'm not gonna lie to you. But you thought you was slick or whatever? I told you to show some support. You know what happened last time, right? It's just gonna be even fucking